Hi everybody, welcome to Oh My God, I'm Getting Married, and today is episode 5, and this is the second part of wedding dresses and what to do when you're about to go and choose a wedding dress. And today, I'm so honoured to be sitting here with Jonte Morgan. So hi Jonte.
Thank you, thanks for having me.
So Jonte,
Yes.
you've been doing this since 2012.
Yeah.
So tell me about Jonte Designs.
Yep, so I launched Jonte Designs in 2012 and it was pretty much doing more like ready to wear and evening designs.
Mm-hmm.
And then since then I've done quite a few fashion weeks and I now stock interstate and around Perth as well.
Well, that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, which is great. I've got a beautiful showroom here in Perth in Balcatta.
This is really nice. I have to admit, it's really cool. It's kind of like industrial meets really boudoir.
Yeah.
I feel a bit groovy, baby.
Yeah.
I feel like I should have dressed up. I'm wearing my casual blue. This is my very casual blue.
Yeah.
But I wore my sandals. At least I can wear thongs today.
Yeah, very
I figured I
trendy.
went the next level. So, okay, so this is your amazing studio.
Yeah, and it's been great because people can come in and see me directly, view all my designs. We've got a hire collection as well, and then also they can see where we make everything and where we create everything. So, yeah, you can really see all the work that we put into the designs.
It is pretty amazing. I have to admit, I am sort of like,
Thank
I'm
you.
just kind of blown away by the shine coming off some of these dresses.
There's lots of sparkles.
There's a lot of sparkles.
Yeah.
I feel like I should put one on.
Yeah.
Right. But we're here to talk about wedding dresses. So,
Yes.
Jonte, what sort of like made you, or what inspired you to go into wedding dress design?
So over the few years, I have designed a few bridal gowns on request, but it was not until I got married in at the end of 2017, and I designed my own bridal gown. I did all the bridesmaids, both mothers.
God, you got dragged over the coals.
Yes,
You got to make all this dress.
And I made I had a second gown as well, which I decided last minute so I can just party and dance in it. So I think I made a total of 10.
So your 2 gowns for the night.
Yeah.
Because why not? You're making it.
Yeah.
You're going to charge yourself. How much will I charge myself for this? I think I'll do it for free.
So that was wonderful, and I think it was just going through the whole bridal experience. I didn't particularly enjoy it too much when I was looking around, so that really made me decide I'm going to make my own gown. And I saw a bit of a lack in the market for more of a resort bridal vibe. After I got married, I had lots of ladies coming to me requesting bridal gowns.
I bet you they all took sneaky snaps of you.
Yeah.
And probably thinking to themselves, I can look so much better than her in that dress. Can't.
And so and I ended up just having women buying my designs for bridal, and I just designed them as more like evening gowns. So from that, I fed off of what ladies had been coming to me wanting and struggling to find, and the experience they'd looking to have by just feeling comfortable with trying on options and finding something perfect for them.
Well, it's interesting. I didn't actually know you were doing wedding dress because I'm not looking for a wedding dress anymore. But I did notice you did Brie Maddox's dress.
Yes. So
and
just
I went,
did her dress.
because obviously we have a mutual friend, Meredith. And Meredith said that you were doing it, and then I went, oh look, I saw an article.
Yeah,
so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was wonderful. So I did, we did like a bodysuit option with 2 skirts, so reception, ceremony, and then I did her 2 little daughters' dresses as well. And she also really wanted that resort destination wedding vibe.
When we're talking resort, we're talking room, we're talking Bali, we're talking...
Yeah, pretty much anything like that with that vibe. Maybe it's, I guess maybe not your traditional bridal, but it's still got the bridal vibe, but probably a bit more suitable for like warmer weather.
Well, that's kind of cool because that's kind of very niche.
Yeah, definitely. And you only really get boho resort at the moment, so I'm doing it more in like a glam resort, but still that it suits in if you're having like farm weddings or
on my Pinterest board of boho. But I feel like it's going to be a bit more glamorous.
Yeah, so that, and as you know, I love the sparkles and I love how
I have no idea, but I do know. I should have worn my sunglasses in here, but it's really cool. It's actually really super cool. Look at that. Look what's behind us.
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
And I'm
Oh,
really
that's
enjoying. I've had a bride recently. She got married on a farm. We made a beautiful gown for her, and she wore it with Iron William boots, and it was just gorgeous. And so I'm really open to slight variations of like traditional wedding.
Well, it's probably worth wearing our women boots because she was probably getting married in a paddock.
Yeah,
There's lots
definitely.
of cow stuff in the paddock.
And
high heels won't do.
And then I'm also playing with two-tone bridal gowns. So I'm layering soft blushes under ivory and champagne golds under ivory. So bringing in a bit of a twist as well with some of the designs.
Sounds really cool. So,
I'm enjoying it.
well, yeah, obviously, because so let's deal with the 3 steps that a bride has to go through. So a bride is going to come and see you.
Yeah.
What should she do before she comes to see you?
I think it's always good to just start having a browse even on Pinterest of like vibes you like for a wedding. So I think it's always good to make sure that your gown suits the wedding that you're planning as well. So as if you have a bit of like an overall idea of the feel of your wedding, which I can understand from like where you're having it and everything like that. But even just having a bit of like a colour scheme that you're thinking about, where you're having it, and then also just going on Pinterest and looking up some gown ideas that you like, that you think might suit you. But it's also good, even before people come to me, I'd also say to them, go to other bridal stores, if they know they love my style, I would suggest go to other bridal stores still. Try on styles that you've never tried, that you think would not suit you. Just go do the experience, and sometimes it surprises you too. But it's good just to know in the back of your mind that you kind of have looked around as well. And then also,
you don't want someone coming in with just like, I don't know what I want.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want either.
Yeah.
She'll start from scratch.
Yeah, I've had quite a few girls who just really hate the shopping experience, and they've come in and they felt really comfortable. I just work with them.
Sure, they're not male impersonators. We hate shopping. That's why they have men chairs everywhere, wherever the shopping centre.
Well, this is one of the man chairs.
This is a really cool man chair.
Yeah, it's actually quite comfortable.
Okay, so they've come to see you. They've been prepared. Okay, so what time period? Should be 6 months before a wedding, 8 months before a wedding?
Yeah, I'd probably say at least 6 months before a wedding. Yeah, at least.
6 months, girls, not last minute. Nobody does last minute anymore.
It depends though, because we are working out so that you can have it in a quicker time frame. So if you are, if you decided to elope, at a destination and you need a bit more time, I do have some off the rack gowns as well. And
it's not really an elopement, though, is it?
Yeah.
Pardon? It's an elopement supposed to be, I'm just going to go.
Well, yeah.
But this is an organised elopement. I have my dress, I have my shoes, my chicken shoes.
And I've had a few brides doing that now. So they saying they're eloping, but they're actually doing it with a small group direct family, and then they're having a party later. But they're still going to like a destination to do it. So they still want the beautiful gown.
Can be quite expensive destination weddings.
Yeah. So some people are still, they're having like a small kind of intimate setting, and then still find something beautiful for that. And then I've got lots of styles which work as like a reception dress or that side of things as well. So
how cool is that?
Yeah. So it's quite nice because then your photos can link a bit if you wearing the same designer or it can be quite a nice link.
That's so cool. Yeah. Well, now so they're going to come in, right?
Yeah.
So 6 months before. So who should they bring? Because that's always a contentious issue.
Yeah.
As to who walks through the door. So who should they bring? Who do you think that should walk through?
Well, I think it depends on who they really trust the opinion of, and who they. I think it's all comes down to like personal choice of who they think should really be with them, whether it's their mum or their best friend or maid of honour, or if they just want to come in by themselves first because they're overwhelmed with having lots of other people's opinions. I think it really depends on the bride herself. But they might want to come in with maid of honour and or sister or mother, and then come in again by themselves, and then just have a bit of a think so that they can really, if they really confidently figure out what they want.
That long time period, so they've got that time to sort of like get it right in their head.
Yeah.
Because you only really get married once. So you want to do it right. Okay, cost figures. However, I am good for repeat business, so just remember. What was I going to ask? Oh, so they've gone through the process. They've come in.
Yeah.
They've chosen. You've made their dress. All that sort of thing. It looks fantastic. They come in for their final fitting. When is that usually?
It just depends on the date and also with the bride. If it depends if some brides really want to lose weight before, or they might be away. We just really work with their
that's an
scheduling
interesting
to make
thing,
sure.
really.
Yeah.
So they've chosen their dress.
Yeah.
But when do you really start the countdown to really putting it together? So that, because we do know that everybody starts the starvation, damn hot at my wedding diet,
If I'll just discuss with the bride and see if they're pretty stable with their weight and perfectly happy, then we can start it earlier. But I've also got quite a few brides who've just had babies as well, so then they might want to wait a little bit longer so they can be a little bit closer to the wedding. So so that's something I think again,
hit 245.
Yeah.
Is it hit 245? F240. I don't know what. Some weird name.
F45.
F45. I know my stuff. I don't do that. I hit the gym. I do weights.
Again, I like, that's why I like having more, I'm flexible and I like to be flexible with my clients. So that's something that I work through with them, and then we just schedule it in so we can work to the best timing per client. Okay,
so now we're moving into 2019. Well, it's 2019. Yeah. I remember this because I keep getting reminded it's not 2018 anymore. So 2019, what do you see as being the big thing? Where do you think it's all heading in 2019 in terms of trends, wedding dress trends and?
Yeah. Well, I don't look too much at bridal trends, to be honest. Most of my designs, I try and make them unique and timeless, and they're more of like an edgier piece, so that you can look back, and just always love your gowns. Yeah. And also that's my point of difference. So I think you can go to bridal gown, other stores, maybe a bit more commercial stores, and you'll see quite a lot of it is the same. So I'm trying to keep my unique aesthetic to all my designs. But I think definitely a trend which is happening is people are deviating from your standard bridal gown. So they are wanting something a little bit different and bringing in a bit of like a bit of a two-tone colour to it, or
do you find with colour that people are a little bit more a little bit cooler now when it comes to, does it have to be white?
Well, I think people,
I did a wedding recently, Sophie, which was a black wedding dress, which I must have. You did look really cool, Sophie. I'm just letting you know.
Yes.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, so I've sold quite a few gowns, black gowns as well for bridal too, and quite a bit overseas with that. So I think people are definitely more open to that. Lots of people don't feel comfortable just wearing white. So I think on your wedding day you need to feel the best. It's a special day. You want to feel amazing. So if it means you don't feel amazing in a white gown, you don't have to wear a white gown. So you can, I'd definitely say go with what suits your personality, what suits the vibe of your wedding, what suits you as a couple as well. And just have a little think about everything, and I think people are more open to stepping outside of the box these days.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, look, that's so great, Jonte. It's so much information for the brides to be. We're going to go we're going on the road.
Oh.
We're going on the road. Yeah. We're taking the iPad on the road. We're going to have a look at Jonte's incredible place. So when you come here, you know what to expect, and it's not that much of a surprise, but it will. God, it's really nice in here. Should we go on the road?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. So what do we have?
So we've got a bit of my showroom set up at the moment. So you see I've got quite a few gowns which can work. This has been popular as like a second wedding gown, reception, dancing dress or engagement. I've got quite a few styles for hens parties and everything as well. And my bridal collection is actually landing in a month's time. So when that arrives, this will be transformed a bit to have more of the bridal showcase as well, not just like the evening special occasion. So you can come around as well. This is another.
I'm following you, Jonte.
Yeah, this is.
Do you ever feel like you're being stalked by a man with an iPad?
So I do a lot. So all the beading, this is custom. I design all the beading lines, and we get them placement beaded, which is really great. So I focus a lot on accentuating the female figure and really flattering lines. So
I'm just going to come in and do it. We're going to do a close up.
You can do a little pan.
Wow, check it out. Wow, that is. Look how it glitters. Oh my God, look how it glitters, and that looks amazing.
Yeah, and we've got a beautiful back to that one as well. I just got a strap there, but open back detailing there with the sleeve.
I literally need my sunglasses.
Yeah.
This is really cool.
And then
we
do quite a lot of, these are quite gorgeous as well for like bridal showers and engagements too. So lots of the lace applique detailing too, and playing with tulle.
I love that word. Tulle.
It is a fun word.
Righto. So where are we going now?
We can walk down to the workroom
Let's
area.
go. Righto, here I go.
Follow me.
Stalking Jonte Morgan. Husband's going to be upset. So who's the bloke with the camera? He just keeps following you around.
We've got some we hire out some pieces as well. So even if you want to hire something for your hens or your engagement, I've had some girls hire their dancing dress for their reception as well.
Right.
So after they were happy wearing their gown for a bit, and maybe after their first dance, you can even hire a gown and then.
Because some dresses are really kind of
you can't really
long
dance
trains
and
all
let your
sorts
hair
of
loose.
stuff.
So yeah, there's
Let your hair
there.
loose. Yeah. So there's heaps of that. So we'll keep following Jonte. And this is where all the magic happens.
Yeah, so we've got a beautiful cutting tables.
Do we just lie the bride down on top of that and cut around her? Or?
Sometimes I have to stand on this to cut everything. It is a big table. And then our machines as well.
Yeah, this is where all the
So
magic happens.
We
This
have
is
our
great.
little team, and it's really great making the gowns. And then another thing which is awesome is I'm obsessed with beads, so I can show you.
No, really? I hadn't guessed that at all.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit.
We've got, show you some. I love using pearl details and Swarovski.
Yeah, I hear that pearl's really in. It's becoming really in.
Yeah.
There's a rumour. It's a rumour.
I've got a lot of pearls in mine. Some more beautiful tones here. And then we're working more with some of the bridals. So, playing a lot with like the champagne colours, champagne gold, ivory, pinks and blushes as well. And then we've got some of the black styles, which, are something a little bit different too.
It's so cool.
Thank you.
Okay, well, Jonte, thank you so much for having me here today. And look at your amazing place, because it is an amazing place.
Thank you.
And I guess that's the end of our interview.
Wonderful.
So you should maybe do a job or get some kind of work going. Can't just hang around all day talking to weird guys with iPads.
I better get to it.
Okay, thanks so much, Jonte.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.